Hello, everyone. This is Kavita Kapoor Khalsa. I'm a certified facilitator with Access Consciousness and a 3-day body class facilitator who has the honor of being, in a company of Nidhi Jain, who's a certified facilitator from Delhi. And she's not just that. I mean, she's been there with Pranik for such a long time, and she's encouraged people across the globe to change a lot in their lives, in their bodies, and is also on the way of becoming a body class facilitator. How did we get so lucky?
Thank you so much, Kavita. That was an amazing introduction.
And I love her. She's got a beautiful center, the Orchid Tree in Delhi, New Prince Colony. If you ever get a chance, please go to Delhi and check that out because you will feel कि वहीं रह जाओ और कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. It's that amazing. Okay.
Thank
And
you.
so, yes, Nidhi, we've gathered here. What are we here for? Body, are you worth it?
So, everybody here, how many of you have already done the body class? At least once. Lovely. I'm just busy admitting people side by side.
Yeah.
I did MTVSS, but yeah, I did.
So, the other day on the book study, we were having a discussion on the bodies. And so, Kavita, people were like, but if we do the processes regularly, why do we need to do the body class?
Yeah. So, okay, I'll tell you, there is a beautiful sense in doing the individual classes. It's very amazing because you get 3 hours, 4 hours of a particular process. But what you get in a 3-day is way different than what you get in the individual classes. I know I have a similar thing where there is a bunch of people who've done it individually. They're like, मुझे अभी 3 दिन करने की क्या जरूरत है जब ऐसे तो कर लिया है. So the energy of every class is very different. Okay.
So what I was telling them was that the 3-day body class is like going on a honeymoon. And the individual processes is like going for a dinner.
Yeah.
Very
wow. Very different. Yes, I mean, I love the analogy. Also, it's just that each of the processes when you do, that gives you a different feel and a different vibration. And when you're all of you all doing almost different processes at one go, your body is receiving all the other energies as well.
Yeah.
So those 3 days you're just doing that, 3 full days that you're just doing that versus 3 hours, and then you meet another 3 hours on another day. And so, yeah. And as I said, every class is different. Class is created by the people who come, by the bodies who are there present in the class. Yes. So it's very different. So iPhone had a question, I think. iPhone.
Who's that? Hi. Please show us your beautiful face.
I know people go into the hiding. See what happens with the body classes. Now you'll start showing up more with your face, with your bodies. You will not hide behind. You will not lock yourself out of something. Sure. Remember that. It is going to be it is very different. I mean, no iPhone had अच्छा by mistake हाथ खड़ा किया होगा ऐसा लगता है. So yeah. So if you so body, are you worth it? We were discussing, Nidhi and I were discussing, like what is it that is going on with people, and worthy is body worth being spent so much on? Why would you want to spend so much on your body? Or why do people spend so much on their body getting Botox done or bariatrics done or surgery or whatever done? Why do they do that? Tell me. Is it worth it?
No. I don't think for someone it's worth. For someone it's not worth. If you want to look beautiful or young, so you go for it.
Yeah. Okay. So what else? So if you would like to look younger, you only then would you go for it, is it? Or you would get your face changed, or your nose is too big, you'll flatten it out. Or if you've got a flat nose, you'll elongate it. That's what you're going to do with all the other processes. But what you're going to get in a 3-day class is way different and more nurturing care. That gentleness, the kindness that you are, that will come out more for your body. Okay, you will start enjoying being with yourself. Otherwise, all you have are judgments. When you look into the mirror, what do you get? More judgments, right? You look at one part of your body and you start hating it. And because you hate one part of your body, or maybe you hate that part in somebody else, we were just talking, like Sonia and I was like, okay, we start judging other people that part, then imagine how much of hatred are we going to create around us,
Yeah.
right? With bodies. Oh, I don't like this fat uncle because उनका पेट लटक रहा है. Oh my goodness, and then सारे पेट लटकने वालों के साथ आपको नफरत हो जाएगी because उनका पेट लटक रहा है.
And that
So,
will stop you from receiving from all those people.
yeah, we start judging them so much. And then body, are you worth it, would also attribute to the fact that are you willing to spend on your own self and on your own body? You don't. A lot of people feel guilty spending on themselves. Nidhi, I've had people who say that I feel guilty. इतना पैसा अपने ऊपर डाल रहे हो.
Absolutely. So also one of the things that we had a discussion earlier was people are willing to spend on bags, clothes, because that can be showed off to other people. If you've nurtured your body, you can't tell somebody, see, touch my body, it's feeling so happy.
And because that's your personal experience that you can't, I mean, no matter how much you may share, it's yours.
They'll spend 3 lakhs on a bag, but spending on their body becomes too much.
Yeah. And why is that, I wonder? Why Sonia, you're looking so nice. You're looking different. You've done something with your hair. Oh my God, finally.
I washed it. I
Okay.
combed it. Something I don't often do. Yeah.
Look at that. Now, something I don't often do, right? And that's
I don't comb
exactly,
my hair at all.
that's what we're saying. Something
Yeah.
you don't often do. Is
Yeah.
your body worth it? And, if you could just simply put, in embodiment book, they're talking about, there's a lady who just takes a bath and showers herself with that powder, that baby powder, okay? And she starts reducing her weight, okay? So what could be that nurturance to your body that you haven't even acknowledged? If you could change that, or you could have that in your life, would start contributing in ways you haven't even imagined.
Yeah.
Because the more you nurture your body, the more you start creating money in your life. And you have to include your body in everything you do. A lot of times we end up saying, I don't think I would like to have it. Who is that I? Have you ever bothered to question your own body? We don't. I like gulab jamun. Okay, I will have it. Did you ask your body? I like ice cream. Did you ask your body? Great. I mean, you're giving it all because you think that you're giving it all to your body. Then you will go to a dietitian who will say that don't have this and don't have that. And you're like, "Arey, yahi to mujhe pasand tha." Then they will say, "Nahi, yehi nahi khana hai." And then you'll deprive yourself of something. And then you'll be like, okay, I'm not feeling that happy. I'm doing so much and then I'm still not shedding weight. What is it? Because your judgments will not let you shed that weight. Yes, Kamini.
I have a question related with body only.
Bolo.
Before a week I went to Jamnagar and there I have to go to Jam Khambhalia. Okay.
Okay.
For playing Garba and all. So I asked in my awareness that shall I go? Because husband के बिना जाना था. तो मेरे को no आ रहा था, ठीक है. Then I took pendulum and asked क्या मैं जाऊं? उसमें भी no. फिर मेरा बेटा आया बोलता है मम्मा बॉडी को पूछो.
Wow. Okay.
बॉडी को पूछा तो बॉडी ने yes बोला, ठीक है.
Okay.
ट्विस्ट यहाँ पे ये आया कि मैं गई वहां, मैंने गरबा खेला, 2 ही राउंड खेला और मेरा पैर में टक 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 आवाज आई राइट नी में. एंड देन मेरे को इतना पेन के उठा के लेके आना पड़ा, इंजेक्शन मारना पड़ा. तो व्हाई डिड दिस बॉडी गो थ्रू सो मेनी प्रॉब्लम्स? एंड देन आई डिड एक्सरे एंड ऑल, कार्टिलेज घिस गया एंड ऑल दैट प्रॉब्लम्स निकला है. सो व्हाट इज दिस?
See, first of all, why is not even a question to ask. Okay, why वाला मतलब तुम तो अपने ऊपर again you want to go into blame game kind of a thing. See, मैंने body की सुनी तो body ने ये किया.
यही हो रहा है.
Right? So body की सुनी, हो सकता है body का तरीका था तुमको awareness में लेके आने का कि तुम मेरी body को, अपनी body को तो देखो, body से तो पूछो. Are you seeing that? तुमने normal circumstances में वो body को महत्व या इम्पोर्टेंस या वो अटेंशन देनी नहीं थी, तो वो वहां लेके गया कि अब देखो तुम्हारी बॉडी कुछ कह रही है तो सुनोगे. And what is the value of creating pain? See, we are creating pain and dysfunctionality in our lives, in our bodies. For what joy? We could do it directly also. We don't have to create drama, trauma, and take a detour to understand what the body is talking about, right? We could include our body in that and have that awareness with total ease. आप जहाँ हो वहां से भी ले सकते हो information. लेकिन हमें ये चीज करके करने में, were you carrying guilt or feeling sorry that मैं बिना पति के गई हूँ अकेले?
हाँ, first time.
So yeah, so it was your right knee, right? Right वाला knee में लगा, right?
और मुझे
So,
नहीं
yeah,
जाना दिल से.
that's what I'm saying. So now being और body के अंदर तो आपने वैसे ही conflict create कर लिया, right? So whose needs are you making so relevant, right? So you making that right and making yourself wrong. So you have to go through pain, na? अच्छा अकेले गए हो मेरे बिना. अब दर्द सहो. See, you're laughing also. So अब दर्द सहो.
Right.
So yeah, so a lot of times we create this so that then when we come back, we don't have to feel sorry about it. What do you say, Nidhi? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Also, then next time, already you've created a monster. See,
Yeah.
this time I went without him, this happened. I will never step out of the house without him.
Oh. Yes.
मैं अगर जैसे मेरे पति होते तो ये पेन आता ही नहीं मेरे लाइफ में. So how much depends?
Carried me. He would have carried me, na? गोद में उठा के लेके जाते.
And how much dependency are you creating with all of this that you're doing? Everything that is, just pod and talk or just ask more questions that, okay, what is this? What did I create with this? What is this pain delivering now? ठीक है, बहुत दर्द हुआ, सब कुछ हुआ. अब उसकी वजह से मुझे क्या मिल रहा है? वो भी पूछ के देखो. And then you'll be like, अच्छा ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं.
Also,
so people are saying कि ये कार्टिलेज घिस गई है तो अभी आप डांस नहीं कर सकते, which is my favorite thing. So ये सब मुझे इसमें थोड़ा गाइड करो ना कि we can change this everything like जो डॉक्टर्स ने भी बोला है.
Of course. Nidhi, what will you say to that?
Absolutely. And I was just going to tell her, ask what's right about this that I'm not getting. Maybe your body is trying to get you to the body class, wherever.
Yeah, do more of it. See, what happens is, Kaveri, there's this Nivedita who's in South, okay, Hyderabad. उसके body class करने की immediately बाद she asked, show me something beautiful, or और उसके ऊपर से tractor चला जाता है. ठीक है? The minute she asked, after a body class, ठीक है? And उसके back में rod, iron rod पड़ जाती है. She shared this experience with everyone in the previous calls also. So, and डॉक्टर ने बोला कि अब आप उठ नहीं सकते हो, you'll probably have to be bedridden within a week or something. वो उसको नहीं register हुआ या जो भी है, she was going to the toilet, and the doctors are stunned that why she even up and why she even going to the toilet. They're like, no, you're not supposed to, this, that, whatever. And so body processes कर करके, she doesn't even look like कि उसके साथ ऐसा भयानक accident हुआ होगा.
Okay.
So there's no why in this. Point is, body को तो मालूम है ना, body को वो क्या दे रहे हो, because इतने processes run किए होंगे उसके body पे that her body has, gotten adjusted with the whole thing, and a new body has been created. What are you asking for? What are you looking out for? So body कुछ तो बोल रहा है, हम कुछ तो है जो सुन नहीं रहे हैं, right? उसको कैसे और include करें? I mean, in this Ahmedabad body class that we did right now, like we were 10 of us and our 5 wickets were down, okay? अब वो बोले वो body class की वजह से ये हो गया. No, it wasn't because of body class. कुछ तो हुआ body class की वजह से, ये तो है. जो दबा था वो बाहर निकल आया. And body has its own way of throwing out something, right? What if we did not have to go into judgment of it?
So think of it like this. If you got poison in your body, would you much rather that it stay inside or that you throw up or have loose motions and release it?
Yeah, that.
So the body has its own way of throwing out what is it doesn't require anymore. It's got the strength to throw out the crap from itself.
Right. And how much fun can you have with those judgments also that you're not willing to? It's about the worthiness that we're talking about. Everywhere you think that you're not worth it because you think your body is not worth it. Can you destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, proper, client, short, boys, providing them. Because see, body is you will spend on clothes, you will spend on, like how Nidhi said, on bags, on shoes, and stuff that you can flaunt, but not on this body, which could be your biggest, high ticket item.
Which is the why, which is the reason you buy all those things.
Yeah. Because that worthiness doesn't come, and then we're like, no, 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 I'm not going to do this because it's too expensive. Body is not worth it. So all those, even one or two people who've done a body class, would you like to say what shifted for your bodies and why do you think that it is worth it? Anybody?
I've started looking young again.
Yes, you are, Jeevan, and I was going to say that. You are looking way younger, definitely. And ये जो लिखा है, you had fun facilitating El Dorado. Yeah, Legend of El Dorado, new process in body class.
Yes.
We also
Everyone's raving about it.
it's amazing.
It is, because there's something that is changing and you don't have to even understand what it means. It just is.
True.
So I've done now 3 body classes.
Yeah.
And I think the description of it is, so you just know you're going to go and you're just going to come back a totally different person. Each body process is so different, and I mean, it's amazing what you may come up in the manual and how the manual talks to you. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I know how that process works, and it just, it gives me such joy when I touch that body and I give that process, and there's such a light feeling. I feel very light. I may physically not be looking light, but within it's like those flowers blooming, blossoming, but that happens. So I just think when we've grown up, and if we were to look back at the time that the money we have spent each day in our lives, starting from whatever, food, the water, RO water, car, fuel, rental, whatever you can, the chip packet. I mean, when we've done so much, why not this?
So,
I would tell everyone.
Sonia, while you said that it may not look like, that is only your point of view right now, that it doesn't look lighter.
Yeah.
But the people who would be watching you or seeing you, they may not feel that you put on or you become heavy or whatever. Also, if you're a too much workout wala body, what a body process class and all that will do is, it will melt all that rigidity that you have, all that stiffness that you've created. Okay, now it'll soften you out. So what you're going to be looking out to the outside world will be a softened, like a softer body.
Yes.
Like a kid, have you ever seen a kid having that muscular body, like going to a gym? No, right?
No.
That softness starts oozing out when you come to a body class.
And I totally agree with you on that.
So
there has been a shift in my body in that way.
Yeah, so when you do Botox, you become like this, right? You become, hi, how are you? Like, no, I'm not supposed to smile. Also, I have to be like this. So I've seen people who stop smiling because they don't want all those laughing lines or that wrinkles that start showing up. But with a body class, you have all of this, yet you look yummy, like in a different way. Okay, you look more delicious, more palpable, because the fruit, like you've seen fruits, the natural fruits which are there, you're like, wow, I would like to have that. Versus the ones that have been artificially constructed.
Totally.
So I'm not saying don't go work out. You like it, your body likes it, please ask your body, go and do whatever you would like to. But if you did not have to go into wrongness of your body with your body, how much kindness could that be if you kind of be that with your body? And how much of your past is creating your current body, even though you are in Access? Because Access is the only modality which is telling you, please include your body. None other modality says that.
I'd
Nidhi,
like to
what?
say one
Yes,
more thing,
yes,
please.
Sonia.
Of
Yes.
all the body processes, I think I love facelift the most. It is just so fantastic. And it's not only about facelift,
Yeah.
it just makes me realize these faces that we put on to people, if we were just to now, this the energy that I can see. And it's not only looking younger, being younger, it's a whole new perspective that opens up. I mean, bars is yes, okay, wow. But then facelift, and I remember you always used to say, your at that time, a while back, facelift is your favorite. And I hadn't learned about facelift in body class. I hadn't. But when I did, it was like, oh my God, one of the best processes, and I love giving. I absolutely love it. I think anything, come get a facelift. It'll do everything that you require.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
that. Yeah.
It's got
So
some
thank you.
30 processes being activated. So
Yes.
Nidhi, what would you say? So you've done so many modalities. What do you see as a difference with Access, and especially when we're working with the bodies? What is the difference that you perceive with
So
the stuff?
in almost all the other modalities, you work, that at least I've learned, you work on the energy. Like
Yeah,
even in body massage, there is a
yeah,
technique, there is a protocol to do.
yeah,
The body class or the body processes literally get you in communion with your body, where you listen to your body and you just literally touch it with the gentleness and the kindness that your body is asking for.
yeah,
Completely different. It's not that, oh, I've got arthritis, so let's do this. Even if you've got arthritis, like Sonia said, sometimes the body is asking for the facelift on the arthritic knee rather than asking for anything else.
yeah,
It's saying, just touch me and don't move your hands. Sometimes when you're giving a process to someone, your hands it almost feels like they're stuck there forever.
yeah.
Even if you want to move them, they don't move because the body is saying, not yet, I'm not done.
Not yet. Yeah.
And
And
so
I was working on Ekta. Ekta had come over and she was having a knee pain. So, and the process that came up was correcting vision. One of the processes that came up was correcting vision. Now, how has vision got to do with the knee pain? But worked on her correcting vision thing on her eyes, and the knee got softened, or it was lighter.
absolutely.
Yes.
So there is no logic to it.
Absolutely. It's what your body is asking for, which is what we've never been taught. In fact, from childhood on, we've always been taught to not listen to the body.
Yeah, totally.
Everything
Yes.
is done according to the time. It's time to
Yes.
eat, it's time to poop, it's time to go to school, it's time to study, it's time to sleep.
Yeah.
What our body is
I
asking
would
for
like to
is
say something.
Yes.
I remember third day body class, Kavita was telling us that you are going to laugh more after this.
Yeah.
And that's true. I just giggle all the time.
That is
And
Yeah.
that's the best part.
So, the silly stuff also that, remember like kids, all the silly stuff you used to say, all the silly stuff your friends used to say, you would just giggle and just be
Yes.
that energy
Like a child.
like a
Yeah.
child. So Karish is saying she, right? I'm assuming it's a she, has done a first body class, and can someone suggest a few books? Yeah, there are lots of them. Embodiment is one. There is Right Body for You.
even Talk to the
Um,
Animals has a lot about body processes.
Yeah, a lot. There are a lot of processes talk to the animals, yes. Where you think that, okay, animals wala apne ko kya fayda padega, but you know what? They also have bodies. Just little different than what we have. But there are a lot of processes mentioned in that as well.
Hmm.
So thank you, Jeevan. Yeah, so it's about having fun with your bodies, and are you worth it? Who is going to tell you that you're worth it or not? And
Hmm.
who's going to define what is the worth?
True.
What is the money value that you're going to put on your body just because you did not have Kim Kardashian's butt, kind of insured? So are you not going to be more valuable, or is that more valuable because she has her butt insured, or her, somebody would have their boobs insured? So what if you insure your
Okay.
entire body?
What happen if your boobs are insured and yet they get squashed?
Oh my God.
Or they
Well,
start hanging because of gravity? What do you do?
And they still get the money, no?
Get
They're
the
insured.
insurance, exactly. But what will that money do is what I'm asking.
And somebody is, I'm reading somebody's mind. They're saying कि फिर से बनवा लेंगे ना, boobs ही तो है.
हाँ, बोटॉक्स तो है.
Botox तो है, फिर से reconstruct करा लेंगे. It's the,
हाँ,
because scientific technologies and everything has really gotten better.
Yes, silicone is there. Yeah,
Yeah,
silicone.
silicone is there.
and if you go into a high intensity place, the silicone might start melting.
Oh my God. Never thought of that.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Because recently I met someone, her obviously she's not going to say it, but the Botox went wrong. One cheek is very uplifted, one is gone a little haywire.
Oh my God.
It looks so funny.
Yeah, and then the effect of that stays for at least 6 months.
Not exactly 6 months, 3-4 months भी रहते हैं और every time आप बोटॉक्स लेते हो तो उसके सब जो है ना हमारे ब्लड के साथ एंटर हो जाते हैं उसके सब आपकी मेमोरी भी स्लो हो जाती है later on.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for updating me on that.
Yeah. There was a big article and there was a very big show in the TV, Times of India का जिसके ऊपर ये सब आया था कि आप रेगुलर बोटॉक्स लेने वालों का later on memory slow हो जाती है,
Oh, really?
memory loss रहता है.
Wow, okay. So we're not de-selling Botox. Ask your body if your body requires one. But you could have easier, gentler ways where you don't have to inject yourself, where you don't have to become the titan you. You know, you could still be younger and you could feel more youthful from within. It's not about the outer stuff that you have to show off, because the inner you will be so youthful and playful that there's no, you will become unstoppable.
Sure.
Because typically all the judgments, all the limitations, all the stiffness, all the, we are diminishing ourselves and we are limiting ourselves. So when you don't have that, oh my God, there's so much more to play with. So yeah, any questions anybody would like to ask?
Yes. Yes. अभी recently 2 दिन पहले ही मेरे grandchild को प्रियंका के son को hospitalize करना पड़ा. Stomach ache था, कुछ diagnose नहीं हो रहा था. सब कुछ किया, कुछ भी नहीं आया. नॉर्मल जो भी था. तो फिर मैं उसको बहुत है मेरे लिए, तो मैं मन में यही सोच रही थी सुबह 7 बजे का टाइम, तो मैंने सोचा कि भगवान तू क्यों उसको इतना पेन दे रहा है, मुझे दे दे उसके बदले में ऐसे. तो मैंने चाय पी, न्यूज़पेपर रखा, मैं अपने झूले से उठी और मेरे को बैकएक हो गया.
Okay.
आई डोंट नो, इट्स अ कोइंसिडेंस है, ये मैं आपसे शेयर कर रही हूँ. कुछ ऐसा भी नहीं कि मैं झटके से उठी हूँ या कुछ जर्क लगा हो. खड़ी हुई और मुझे नहीं हो, 3 दिन हो गया जिस बात को. तो सब मुझे बोले ये मेडिसिन ले ले, ये ले ले, अभी वो ठीक हो गया जो भी है. तो मैं बोला नहीं, मैं अपनी बॉडी प्रोसेस से ही अपनी को हील करूंगी, मुझे कोई दवाई नहीं चाहिए. और आज आई एम 90% ओके. मुझे कुछ
Wonderful.
मैंने दवा नहीं ली, कुछ नहीं लिया. जस्ट आस्क द बॉडी हु डज इट बिलोंग टू, और गिव मी एनी अवेयरनेस व्हाट दिस पेन इज गोइंग टू टेल मी कि मुझे क्या करना है.
No, you ask for it, वो तो हम ले सकते हैं ना, because when we ask for something, we get it. But how we get it is not a thing that we are aware of, right? So now we have taken it. Okay, you can obviously do return it to sender. Where are you feeling? हाँ.
जैसे अगर हम बोलते हैं मेरे को यही लगा गो बैक टू द सेंडर, तो मुझे लगा कि अगर मैंने अभिमन्यु से लिए तो मैं उसको कैसे वापस भेज सकती हूँ ग्रैंडचाइल्ड को.
Now see that. Now that is of course, thank you for the level of kindness you have for other people, that they feel better and you will take it onto yourself.
Exactly.
Having said that, you really have to keep it with you. And how do you know that ये उसी को जाएगा और किसी और को नहीं जाएगा? And you're sending it back with consciousness, with a lot of consciousness attached, right? You're allowing them also to become more conscious in the entire process, right? Secondly, when it's hurting in the back, what is it that you're hiding behind your back? What potency are you hiding behind your back, right?
Yeah, there is so many things, I think.
Yeah, so, and where are you not feeling unsupported in your life, that you have to make it so painful for yourself?
Yes.
What would you add to it, Nidhi? Nidhi, what would you say to that?
Basically, what the thing is, when you show kindness to others, this is not really kindness. If your grandson was taking on that pain for you took away that reason for him, but you
एक second, I'm muting her. Yes, Nidhi, continue.
So you take away the pain, but you haven't taken away the reason. He'll recreate that pain.
Yeah.
So when you say return to sender with consciousness attached, you can heal your grandson by doing his body processes rather than saying, let me take the pain, let him go scot-free.
Yeah.
He will create the pain literally within a day. Irrespective of.
Please repeat, Nidhi. I can't get it.
So, you know, when you say कि उसके पास वापस नहीं जाना चाहिए, what you're saying is, I will deal with the pain, but what was the reason that person created the pain in the first place? You haven't taken that reason because there is no consciousness in that. So when you say return to sender with consciousness attached, not only would have he changed his point of view, which created the pain, you could have done the MTVS, since you said you've already learned the MTVSS process, you could have done the MTVSS process for him and let him deal with releasing that point of view his body was holding on to.
Yeah.
Nidhi, he is not staying with me. He is far away. So on distance, how can we do his MTVS?
Somebody.
Ask your daughter or daughter-in-law to put her hands there.
One thing I want to tell you कि मेरी डॉटर ने उसको MTVSS किया था जस्ट ऐसे ही. ही वाज ओके क्योंकि वो अपने हस्बैंड को कर रही थी बहुत दिन से बॉडी प्रोसेस में. ही वाज नॉट वेल, तो वो जिद करने लगा कि मम्मी मेरे को भी करो, आप पापा को करते हो. उसको करा और उसके थोड़ी ही देर बाद या वेरी नेक्स्ट डे मॉर्निंग में रात को उसने करा, उसको डायरिया हो गया.
So that's why
And
it does
vomiting.
wrong. You know, I don't think you were on the call that time when we were discussing. If there is poison in the body, do you want your body to hold the poison, or do you want?
Yeah, that time I listen it. Yes, I listened it.
अगर डायरिया हो गया, हम उसको wrong क्यों बोल रहे हैं? His body was throwing out something his body did not need.
That's what I wanted to know.
हाँ.
कि उसने मुझे बोला कि मम्मी ऐसे हो सकता है. मैंने उसको बोला कि बेटा तू कविता से पूछ ले और ऐसा हो भी सकता है. Is it okay due to that reason he got the pain? Okay, okay.
Yeah, so that's what. So my point is that how have we come to a conclusion that that is wrong? ठीक है.
Yeah.
Some अभी ये क्लास में कितनों को बुखार हुआ, कितनों को कफ निकल रहा है, तो कुछ भी नहीं था, किसी के स्पेस में कुछ भी नहीं था. You come to a class and you fall sick.
Oh.
Really? Are you going to a class to fall sick? No, but that's a way of body throwing it out.
Throwing out, yes.
Kavita, when was this body class? Last week? Just when
No, this weekend, yeah.
Yeah. So if any of y'all are on the 15 billion,
Yeah.
Jain speaks about how your bodies are changing and the earth, because of which the earthquake also happened. And he says people's bodies are throwing out a lot of crap.
Lot of crap, yes.
15 billion he released today. He talks about how bodies are changing and releasing stuff. So if we resist the release, then everyone levels up but you. It's like saying, let's send the child to school. Every time the test happens or the exam happens, we'll keep him home. Let him not pass because we don't want him to go through the test. Sometimes the body, actually all the times, the body has to throw out the crap it has. Otherwise, it cannot move to the next level.
Whatever the body is bringing out is a change. And by kindness, I meant like, we don't want to give our problem to a kid, or we think that, oh, we're going to protect them. That's nice of you. But the whole thing is that really creating greater? Is that really changing stuff for you or for them? We want to save the planet. We want to save people. We want to be protecting everyone. And even at the cost of our own self. That's where I say that's nice, but that's cute, but not bright, right?
Yeah.
That's really nice of you, but you got to be brighter and look at a greater possibility that you can have with that.
उसके बाद उसका सोनोग्राफी हुआ, सिटी स्कैन हुआ, यूरिन टेस्ट, ब्लड टेस्ट, कुछ भी नहीं आया. कुछ भी हॉस्पिटलाइज होकर आया, कुछ भी नहीं आया.
Because he had thrown up or got loosies, maybe whatever was in his body got released.
Yeah. The only thing is we don't have to come to any kind of wrongness. If you have a wrongness associated with all these things, that body ko saath pata nahi kya ho raha hai, that's when you're going to really mess it up for yourself. So yeah, thank you for that.
Thank you so
experience.
much. Thank you so much.
So I'll share one incident
Yes.
with you.
Yes.
You know, one time we were having some discussion, and that day, like an awareness, and I said, body, what will it take to let all this shit go?
Yeah.
Not joking. I had loosies,
Oh
severe
my God.
loosies within 20 minutes. And I was laughing. I said, you better be careful what you ask for.
all
But
the shit.
literally 3-4 times, and after that my body was perfectly
Light.
normal, all on its own, no medication, nothing. And I kept saying, okay, next time I better watch out the words I use.
Wow. Yeah,
Literally listens to you like that.
it does. So now that
मेरी
you're
फैमिली
talking
में
about,
हम्म, मेरी फैमिली में सभी हंसते हैं कि मम्मी को कुछ होगा तो कभी दवाई नहीं लेगी, अपनी हीलिंग खुद ही करेगी। तो हर टाइम वो बोलेंगे कि मम्मी मत करा करो, दवा ले लो। सब बच्चे पीछे पड़े रहते हैं, लेकिन मैं आज भी पूछा, मैं बोला नहीं, नाउ टुडे आई एम परफेक्टली ऑलराइट विदाउट एनी मेडिसिन। मैं बोला यस,
yes,
जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल ऑफ यू।
yeah, yes, Priyanka.
मुझे ये कहना था कि मेरे सन को वो बैक पेन रहता ही है, और वो यहाँ नहीं है अभी, वो कनाडा है। तो क्या मैं कैसे उसको हील कर सकती हूँ?
उन्होंने बॉडी प्रोसेस या ऐसे कुछ भी नहीं किया है, राइट?
नहीं किया।
आपने किया है?
नहीं
आपने फाउंडेशन किया है?
नहीं, फाउंडेशन नहीं किया, मैंने बार्स किया है, और मैं अभी करना चाहती हूँ बॉडी
तो आप
क्लास।
फाउंडेशन करिए,
उसमें
अच्छा।
MTVSS आता है, उसमें आप उनको किसी को बोल के उधर हाथ रख के आप कमांड दे सकते हैं, तो भी वो काम करेगा उनके बैक पे।
अच्छा,
या
लेकिन वो मुझे क्या उसको क्या हील करने के लिए क्या सेंटेंस वो चाहिए? वो
क्लियरिंग स्टेटमेंट आप उसको खाली आप अभी के लिए, सिंस यू ओनली डन बार्स, you can do how does it get better than this, or you can just do the clearing statement.
Oh,
even that
okay,
will help
okay.
for now till you do the foundation. Then you learn how to make clearing statements for yourself and ask, what is it that he's holding that is causing this pain?
holding behind
Okay.
his back or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Thank you,
Thank
Priyanka,
you.
for your question. Yes, iPhone. Yeah, yes, Pari.
Yeah, I would also like to share my incident.
Yes.
You know, Kavita, before a month, like relatives came to my place and we were just talking about that twice I fell down
Okay.
because of my dog. Because I went with him outside and he just pulled me and I was not able to balance and I just fell down and things like that. And I did MTVSS on the spot and all. No pain was there, no doubt swelling was there, but pain was not there and nothing was there. Just I was
Okay.
talking that, and in few minutes I literally fell down very badly
Okay.
from the steps. I lost my balance and I just fell down, and the swelling was too much, literally bad one. Twist, the whole of my foot and ankle became green,
Okay.
and the swelling was like that. I was not able to wear slippers also in that leg.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you know, I did on the spot MTVSS and all. Then I did icing, and then I did that haldi wala leap and add the band-aid and everything. And at night I just slept. And you know, I mean, like the pain was too much. I did again MTVSS and in 10 minutes MTVSS and all, but then also like pain was there, and I was like thinking of you, like what it gets like. काश कि तू आए, आप आए और आप मुझे कुछ ऐसा like you know,
Session.
yeah, just like a thought came energetically and I just went off to sleep. I took painkiller and I just slept. In my dream, energetically you came
Okay.
and you said, I asked you, Kavita, is it a minor crack? You said yes. And you did like this, like how you do in SOP.
Yeah.
And literally I felt really good. And you know, the pain was not there the next day. No doubt swelling was there, the green was there, leg was green, no doubt everything was there. but the pain became very less. I
Wow.
didn't went for X-ray also. Everyone told that. I said, no, I don't want to go for X-ray. I did MTVSS continuously. Like whenever I used to do MTVSS and all. And the swelling was becoming lesser.
Wow.
After 2 days, Gagan's SOP call was there, a gift call.
Yeah.
I did that. Swelling is gone. No pain. And till now, today, there is little bit of swelling in my ankle. And you know what? This relationship call is also going on, right?
Yeah.
So everything is inside mine. I am like, like a movie read from my past because of this relationship call. Everything is coming, And I am just in my consciousness, it came awareness that I'm just trying to balance it. And I was able to balance. I just fell down. I got this pain and everything. And everyone was telling me, you do X-ray, you do X-ray. I said, nothing is there. I didn't, but then lastly, yesterday I did again the X-ray. I said, okay, fine, there is minor, let me check. And the X-ray is totally normal. Nothing is there.
Amazing.
Wow. Amazing.
So
That's a
it's
good
like,
one. Yeah.
when we go with our consciousness and all, we know. The only thing is that I was in acceptance to bear the pain, to bear the consequences, what I have to face. And that's it.
Wonderful.
And this
Wonderful.
was like, in dream, I talked with my daughters. I said, this much I felt like energetically Kavita came and she did like this and
Wow.
like a miracle,
We get
really
Jain.
energetically. I said yes, energetically.
We think of Jain, we think of Gary, and they come to us, and now you're thinking of us. Wow, how nice. So, in fact, Nidhi, on the second day of my body class that night, I kind of literally, because there was so much going on, so much stuff coming up, and I am assuming that I must have fallen, but I don't recall that I have fallen, and I have this pain in my tailbone. And I'm asking from all the other modalities, what is this tailbone telling me? Okay. So the only thing that I get is, बैठने का time नहीं है पिछवाड़े पे, just start running. Doctor is saying you can't run, you can't walk. I was like, no, now is the time to start running. That's why my ass is saying, stop sitting on your ass,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to run now. So what if body is giving you information in a way which is saying, dhakka maro, it's like kicking your butt. Go, aage, run now. And what if pain was not bad? I'm kind of enjoying that also. And so the X-ray, yeah, as you say, that reminds me, we got an X-ray done after like 12, 13 years. I went to a doctor and I said, okay. So he's like, your tailbone is bent. I said, oh, the axis of the earth is bent. It looks like, there's some shift going on the earth. That is why it's even showing it. Otherwise, I've got no problem, though there are no other symptoms. And I'm like, I'm going to be okay. I know that. So I saw Nivedita joining. Nivedita, you there?
Yes.
Hi, Nivedita. I mentioned your experience on how you did the body class and then you met with an accident, and how you did a lot of body processes and doctor said you cannot get up because you have a rod in your back. But here you are, and nobody can even ever.
The back in the spine, those two things are cracked or whatever.
Yeah, but you have something, the
They put a rod
iron
over
was
here.
there. Yeah, rod, yeah. So you've become an iron woman after that, basically. And then they said you can't get up, and you were walking and doing everything. And they said you can't lift your arm, but you can do everything. So everywhere we pick up doctor's point of view and make it significant. It's about going beyond that and asking your body, hey, body, what would you like to have as your reality? So
I just felt like the body was like a Pikachu next to me, and the doctor's talking. Doctor's saying, ye ho raha hai, ye ho raha hai. And I asked body, it's like, body like, no. Hi, Nidhi.
yeah,
Hi.
I like the background that you have.
Thank you. That's my office wall.
Yeah. I can't help noticing the artworks.
no, she got a beautiful center in Delhi, New Friends Colony, the Orchid Tree, and it's wonderful to be there. So yeah, would you?
It's a restaurant? Is it restaurant or? Healing center. Okay. Yeah, but she's giving you an idea, Nidhi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have a cafe there. Oh my God, yeah. And lovely food you get there, home cooked. So we were just
हम
about to
सब
wrap up.
उसी के दीदी के सेंटर पे पड़े रहते हैं, जब मौका मिलता है रेस्टोरेंट खुलवा दो आप लोग.
I know.
So Nivedita, a few words if you want to, we were about to wrap up. Body, are you worth it? What would you
Yeah.
like to say?
Yeah, totally worth it. I mean, we do so many things for so many people. Ki I found the love of my life, or this is my mother, this is my father, and all. We never look at that. We come with the body, we go, and that's the one thing that is there 24/7, 365, without even a minute missing. My point of view is that even if parents have given birth, they have to go bathroom or something, and they leave us and go to some place, right? Go to the
Yeah.
kitchen. So, but the body doesn't leave. So, yeah.
So body. So yeah, it's worth spending on your body
Yeah,
also.
totally. If the whole world says one thing and the body says something else, go with the body.
Even yeah. So we had a class in Hyderabad, and that was another level. The
Yeah.
stuff that came up over there was like amazing.
So, is it okay to share about the swap yesterday?
Yeah.
So we've been doing continuous swaps after the body class, and when you had a body class in Ahmedabad, we said, oh, Kavita's having a class, so let's swap. So all the 3 days we swapped, and yesterday also me and Rachna were swapping, and it went on for 3 hours.
Wow.
Say that. And it's like she finished gifting me a session, and I said, no, I don't think I'll maybe do tomorrow. And then she sat at my feet, and then my feet just plugged onto her feet, like like feet to feet. I was like, what is this? Then she said restoration is coming. I said, okay, let's run restoration of communion. It stuck for 1.5 hours.
Wow.
It's just
Wow.
stuck, like it's like a plug-in, like. And then there's this Jain's video, Tendrils of Earth, where he talks about how adults give up the tendrils of earth, and when you see children, you see the tendrils, the connection to earth still existing, but adults somehow lose that. I just felt like both of us suddenly just connected, and both of us are connected to earth, like plastered to earth, like. And then there's this huge triangle thing going on between.
Wow.
And yesterday was like, we started around 6 o'clock, 6:15. We stopped around 9:30.
Wow.
Wow. That's amazing.
And then we were like spent looking at each other, just giggling, and just with that silly mushy expression on our faces, like as if we've done something absolutely fantastic, like it's like changed the whole, I don't know, it's just a high feeling.
Lovely.
So yeah.
So we were talking about it the other day. What if every small choice you make changes the world?
Yeah.
And the choice may be to pamper your body.
Yeah. And when we do body class and the body process, they say the earth changes and the spaces on earth changes and stuff like that, right? I can experience that when we are doing it here. There was a lady who just came in and went out. My neighbor came in and went out, and they started throwing up at their houses within like 10 minutes, and then everything was gone. They just felt like something got lifted off, and they didn't even swap by the until then. And then it settled. It's like we could hear, oh, this is happening, that's happening. It's like as if the entire network got activated with bodies, and amazing.
It's like what is that fungi that Jain talks about?
Yeah.
The fun guy, you could be that fun guy, because you know how fungi really grows and it connects, and it's very intelligent also, by the way. So if we could be those fun guys, like all of us touching each other's lives, and then spreading like fungus all around.
And we have a swap group, so everybody's. I've been posting, like I've said 21 days I'm going to swap, so I'm finding partners every day. So there are people in the group, they're like, we are pulling in energy from the swap that you're doing. I'm like, okay. So people have started swapping again, and in between there's a break, Diwali, post Diwali and all, but now everybody started again.
So while you were swapping there, on the second day, we had a lot of release going on in our body class. That we discussed about the demons coming out and stuff coming out, and the beneath the fat layers, that we have in our body, the stuff that was getting thrown out.
Yeah.
I mean, and after that, we were like, 5 of us were like feeling sick the next day, on the last day. So whatever is getting released is
A lot
getting
of
released.
crap got released.
A lot of crap got released. Seriously, a lot of crap.
Did you, I mean, during this call, did you talk about the Tafiti thing?
What thing?
No. Tafiti thing, that Moana thing, no.
So yesterday we were talking about the demons thing and all
Yeah,
that, right?
we
And
were,
then,
yes.
so this is just an awareness point of view, whatever. See, like, how many of you have seen Moana? The movie Moana.
No.
It's a beautiful movie.
It's a
It's
beautiful
animation.
movie. It's an
Animation.
animation. Moana. So the story goes like this: that there is a tribal village, and there is this young girl, and the father is the chieftain, and she would talk about.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, so she would
Yeah.
talk about going beyond the reef, going beyond,
Yeah.
and the father says, "No, you cannot go beyond." And then they talk about the story of how Earth was very happy, and then someone stole a heart thing, and then Earth became dark, and some other one is trying to steal the heart and all that.
Yeah.
So at the end of it, then Mona goes and gives the heart back to that
Earth,
Tafiti,
yeah.
and then
Tafiti.
it becomes green Earth and just slumbers back in, and life grows.
Yeah.
So when discussion about demons occurred, I was like, yeah, why do people have demons or invite demons? Is because we are also exploring the dark side of our own self.
Yeah.
Which is a vibrational match to the demons to enter in the first place. We miss the entire thing and we just talk about entities or we talk about demons. We miss the actual crux, the core that, we are not feeling like Earth in its blissful state, but we are feeling like Earth in that traumatic state.
A traumatic state, yeah. So and the process that came out for me yesterday was Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
Body electric, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like embracing the dark side of you.
Yeah. And we also go into the vibration, right? The acoustic vibration, the particulates. Instead of being a wave, we go into the particulates. We break into particulates instead of being the wave of symphony. Instead of being the electrical vibrancy, we are being the acoustic vibrancy. So if we actually remember anything going on in our life, and we say, are we being acoustics or electrics? Are we being particulates or wavelengths? Are we being in communion or something else? And these are simple things that I think we can embody, and in a quick 10 seconds come back into being embodied with ourselves and not just the heads.
And in those 10 seconds you can even come to a body class so that you can embody and be more of you. It's about that. It's about choosing more of you. That's it.
Yeah, and I also have this point of view that like if it's a large class, many bodies, so we'll do many swaps and many people contribution and all, but we had a group, a small group, but at the same time it changed a lot, and so that viewpoint went. It's just different. It's just different. Basically, it came back to the point that me being the gift that I be, what am I willing to change in those 3 days? That's what it is. It's not about someone else coming here. It's about me and what am I contributing and how am I receiving. And that choice itself is changing the whole game, the game strategy, the game plan, whatever you call it.
Yes. It was fun. It was definitely fun. So obviously more the merrier. It is fun. Even if it's not, we still go ahead and do it anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nivedita.
Yeah.
Yes, Nidhi, would you wrap it up?
Yeah. So basically, anybody has any questions? So if you've not treated yourself well, for body class, well, it's your time to get that. Any one of them, The idea is wherever possible, treat your body well. That's the one that will last with you.
Yeah, and Simone is coming for advanced body class in March. Okay, so come over. Like you just need 2 body classes and a COP to join in.
Yes. And you have enough time to do both the body classes and the COP.
Yes, you do.
COP is online 3rd to 5th March.
Yes.
It's
so Kavita, they have this thing about the advanced practitioners. So Simone's get covers. Simone's COP or gets covered, is it?
I think so. Yes, I'll have to check that. That I don't know yet. But yes.
So 1 body class and 1 COP is not allowed.
No,
one body class, no. two body classes? Could be with the same facilitator, doesn't
No,
matter?
different facilitator. I think.
Okay.
No,
So you
because
can do it with the same facilitator.
same facilitator. Unless you want to become a body process facilitator, then two different are required. Otherwise,
Okay.
you can do it with the same
With one.
facilitator also.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay,
there's
okay.
a difference why I have an understanding why they're asking for two body classes, because at one go you become something else. There's a lot of receptivity, and when you go for the next, it changes the approach in a different way because there's a deeper sense with bodies.
True, but Nivedita, so somebody asked Gary on this in the 6th day, why do you make people go through 3 different trainers even to do bars? He says, I'm hoping one of them is not an ass.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's
I
taking a
would agree.
30% chance.
He has that clear logic for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them would have done something okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Okay.
talking probability there.
Yeah. That somebody will teach you what you need to learn.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a biggie, okay? That's a veggie
Yeah.
also in your universe. That okay, which one was better? But what if you didn't have to even judge that? You could
Yeah.
receive something from everyone and
True.
have your own way of teaching or like facilitating, you know.
That's what he said. He
That's
said
what,
somebody
yeah.
will teach you something, somebody will teach you something. Hopefully by the time you've done 3, you've got it all.
Yeah.
No, I've done like 8 or 9 bars classes, and each of
Lovely.
them have been so different. I'm like, when did I miss this point? Like, how did I not get it? Like, you know,
I know. People
Yeah.
will say, but it wasn't there in
bars
my
class. It's not
class.
even any other class. It's like bars class, and still I'm like, yeah. I mean,
True.
Imagine
you just hear it in a different way. It's like
same thing with foundation.
sense.
You get to each
Yeah.
time we do a creation call, I also learn something new.
Yeah.
Someone somewhere has to say something, and that adds to you. So
Yeah.
how does it get better
Everything
than that?
adds to us.
Yeah. So thank you all for being on this call, and we have a body class coming up in Delhi.
25th to
and
27th Feb,
And
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
at Nidhi Center, the Ochre Tree, and it's there on Google Maps also. It's
You
at
can reach out to Kavita or me, both
Yes.
is okay. So
let's have some
ready
fun
to
with
pamper
body.
your body. Yeah,
Yes.
play with it.
Can I hop off? I just need to go.
Yes. Thank you. We're
Thank
also
you.
hopping off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
everyone.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much.
joining in.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.